Cheers, everyone. Welcome back to Cask 529. I'm Bryan.
And I'm Shona.
And we're back with another night of whiskey trivia.
Woohoo!
How's everybody doing tonight? Everybody having something good in their Glen? I hope.
I hope. I am having the Knob Creek 10-year rye.
I'm having a little Jack Daniel's single barrel proof rye.
Yeah, sounds good.
I'm sure it will be. I've been waiting patiently. I didn't want to drink it too soon.
Oh, I went ahead and had a sip.
Well,
or two.
I mean, that's probably your second pour.
Well, it is because we did What's in the Glen Wednesday. We filmed it earlier. So yeah. So you want to go out and do a shout out to everybody in the
I will
in the chat?
I think I'm
Baker
much
7. I like that, Tammy.
What was it?
Baker 7.
Baker 7. That's a good pour.
Yeah.
Okay, so cheers to Father Fortenberry. I'm not sure if he's in the chat yet or not. He was in there at like 9 o'clock this morning, so I'm not sure if he's back in there now or not. So cheers to Rick Moreland, Mr. Richie J, Tammy Adams. Cheers to Tater Dom, Mrs. Laura J, Mr. Richie J, John Shank. John, you must have got through poker night and made it back to us.
Still
Appreciate
awake.
that.
Thank you.
Cheers to Bourbon Kitty, Rob F, SS Supervisor, Alan Adams. Cheers. Troy. Yeah, I struggled with this last week. Kostasic. I'm gonna go with that. Cheers to Mitch Adams. First time here. Glad to be here. Having Baker 7. Mitch, thanks for joining us. Hopefully you enjoy the trivia. Cheers to Matt B. Jaden, cheers. Joe B, cheers, sir. Michael Bortner, cheers. He's doing a little multitasking. Stephen Scone, cheers. Mary Moreland, cheers to you. And
Hey, you said it right.
yes,
Woo-hoo.
thanks. And thanks, Troy. We'll just leave it at Troy. And Tamara, cheers to you. There's Charles Owl. Thanks for joining us, Charles.
Yes.
And Gandhi.
Cheers, everyone.
Cheers to everybody. If I missed anybody, I apologize. I tried to get everybody.
So I heard that we have one newcomer for sure.
For sure.
We may have some more out there. So I'm just going to quickly go over what we're doing. So each Wednesday night in October, except the last one, I should say the first 4 Wednesday nights of October, we will be playing whiskey trivia. The grand prize at the end of the 4th trivia week, the winner, we will be spinning a wheel for the winner. The winner will win this bottle of Eagle Rare and a customized Cask 529 tasting binder with tasting sheets and everything inside. This is Bryan's. It's kind of filled out and stuff. But so that's what the grand prize is.
To the newcomers,
Yes.
How do you get entered for the grand prize?
Yep, I was getting to that.
Okay.
He's cutting me off, not letting me finish.
It seemed like she wasn't going to get to that
I
part.
am getting there. So we will be playing 2 rounds of trivia each Wednesday night. 10 questions each round. And so you will accumulate points. If you are the winner of a round, there will be a prize for the winner of each round. It varies, it changes each week. But also, you accumulate points. And so for every 1,000 points that you earn, it can accumulate over the 4 weeks, you get an entry. If you are a paid patron, each week that you participate in trivia, you get an extra entry. So that is how you would earn the entries. So I just want to go over last week's results real quick.
While she's pulling that up real quick, I just want to welcome William Hall to the chat. Appreciate you joining us, sir.
Yep.
And Father Fortberry has made his grand entrance back into the chat.
Oh, good. All right, so I just put on the screen the list from last week. This was also out on Patreon, and it was also put on the community tab on YouTube. So we have Alan Adams with 2 entries. I highlighted the paid patrons in on the screen, so that's why Alan has 2. Bourbon Kitty got 1. Bourbon Hunter Lee has 343 points towards 1,000. Charles has 1 entry for being a patron, and he has 804 points at the moment. Gandhi Road has one entry, not 1 point, sorry, 1 entry. We have Jaden with 1 entry. We have Jeff with some points towards this week. We have Joe with 1 entry. We have Ken with 1 entry. We have Lori J with 1 entry. We have Matt with 1 entry. Sorry, I'm trying not to mess up my lines here. We have Mike Bortner with 734 points towards the next one. We have Mike Rowe with 346 points. We have Rick with 1 entry. We have Rob with 780 points. Stephen with 813. Tamara B with 154. Tammy with 1 entry. Troy with 1 entry. Whiskey Sipper with 482. And William Hall with 841. So great job, everybody. I will tell you that I did make 1 round this tonight. Super easy. So I know everybody that plays is going to gain some points. I really do. I am confident.
It was so easy that I aced it.
Yes, he did. He aced it. So the first round is going to be ordering whiskey trivia at a bar. And the second round is Heaven Hill Distillery. Just random questions about Heaven Hill. However, so I had the idea today. I thought it would be a fun idea. And you guys are probably wondering what's covered up here, maybe. I would be if I was sitting there watching. So I thought I'd make it a little bit more competitive for everybody. So I came home this evening and made this trophy. I'm hoping that you can see it. It's a glass trophy. It's on a metal stand.
It looks like you can.
And it has, I gotta pull it away so I can see it. Whiskey Trivia Cask 529 Champion 2024. And I saved room down here for the winner's name. So what I have decided to do, every month, because we're going to play trivia. We started last month. We're going to play this month. We're going to play in November. We're also going to play in December. At the very end of December, I will add up everybody's scores for every month that they played. Whoever has the most points will be getting the trophy. So
You said that's the end of the year.
the very end of the year.
Yep.
And we're going to do one again next year. So you're going to get a trophy if you have the most points. Anybody excited?
And who doesn't want a glass trophy for the mantle?
Hey, I mean,
No, it's cool. It really is cool.
I'm excited
Troy
about it.
said that you were talented with that.
Awesome. Oh, cool. Gandhi loves that. Cool. Okay, so now it's more
Jay-
competitive.
Jaden wants to display it in his living room window for the neighbors to see.
That's right, Jaden. Okay, so I am going to pull up. The trivia and get that started. Give me 1 second here. We'll get the first round so everybody can start getting logged in.
So we're getting a pretty nice turnout tonight. If everybody could hit that like button, we'd really appreciate it. If you are new here and you haven't subscribed to us, we'd really greatly appreciate if you would subscribe. Shona and I do bourbon reviews every Wednesday. Prior to trivia, we do a video that we post, What's in the Glen Wednesday, and we take samples that you guys have all sent us. We randomly pick one. We have no idea what it is. We give our thoughts on it, and then we open up an envelope and reveal what it was. So we do that on Wednesdays. then trivia on Wednesday night after that. Friday nights, a lot of Friday nights we do a live show. If we don't do a live, we do a recorded show. This week, I believe, is going to probably end up being a recorded show. Sunday night, we'll do a recorded show. I think sometimes that's a live, but that's kind of hit or miss. Starting next week, I think, if you were here last night, Shona revealed that we are going to try to get set up so we can bring people onto the live streams with us. And I'm going to go solo once a week. And just kind of talk about whatever comes up. Have a pour bourbon. Maybe if we all have the same thing, we can all share a pour and talk about what we're drinking. But so that's the plan for starting next week, hopefully.
Yep, we're going to work on that this weekend.
See how that turns out.
Okay, so I did pin the link for trivia up at the top of the comments if you cannot see it on the screen. So you just have to go to https://play.triviamaker.com. The code for this round, and the code will change for each round, is 315833. I have also put that in the comments. That way, if somebody's joining later, if anybody joins midstream while the trivia is going, go ahead and join and encourage others to join, because that way they can, get some points and maybe end up being the grand prize winner.
Hey, to William Hall and Jaden, I'm just reading through the comments. For you guys, I will go ahead and print Fragile on the box when we ship this to you, so that everybody will know you've won the major award.
Yeah. Charles, thank you so much for that super chat, and appreciate you.
Yes, thank you, Charles.
And yes, support that What's in the Glen Wednesday for Shona. Thank you. And it does come in a really nice box, everybody.
It really is a nice box.
Coming in a nice box.
Is that kind of like a magnetic latch when it closes? It is.
Yeah, it is a magnetic. How
Yeah.
about that, guys? I mean, you want to win it just for the box, right?
Right. Okay.
All right. We have 19 people in. I think I don't know how many people we have on. I'm showing 28 on. So I'm going to give everybody another minute or so to get signed in. If anybody's having trouble, please let us know. We'll try to help whatever we can.
That. Yep.
Yeah.
You're here, you might as well play some trivia.
Yeah.
For a chance to win fabulous prizes.
Oh, I forgot to tell you guys. I was so excited about the trophy. Up in the corner, tonight's prize for each trivia round will be the Bourbon Bible, shipped to you from Amazon. We will ship it directly to you from Amazon. It was last night's prize as well. So if you were on last night, Bourbon and Balls won that last night. So Charlie, if you're on here again and you win it again, I'm sorry about that, but it's tonight's prize again.
Hey, Charles, did we get it at Target? No, we actually have a supplier where we get a lot of our stuff that we laser. Tumblers, glasses, keychains. I mean, there's lots of things we get. And Shona found these trophies, I don't know, several months ago. Not sure why she ordered them, but she thought we needed them.
They were just out there, and I needed something to fill my
If we buy so much, then we get free shipping. And so that's
And-
probably what it was.
And I thought, you know what, there is going to be something that I'm going to want to do trophies for. And looky here, I thought of something.
She was so excited. I got a text this afternoon telling me what she was using the trophies for.
It's Chargy, it's French.
Fragile. Yeah, that's right, Jamie.
All right, guys, I am going to go ahead and get the game started. So if anybody starts after I start the game, you can still join in. And we will get started.
Oh, I just saw what you were reading. I think Target is the proper Target.
Oh, in French. Yeah.
Yeah.
And I've already thought about this today, guys, honestly. We are probably going to have this round a lot of ties for this game because it is that easy. So if we do have a tie for first place, I'm going to get the wheel and we're going to spin the wheel to pick a winner. So just FYI on how we're going to handle that. So we have Mitch in first, Jaden and Charles and Charlie in second. And
Mitch, the newcomer, in first place.
yeah, great job. The chat goes quiet once everybody starts playing
It
trivia.
does. Everybody's
like,
concentrating because they know the quicker they answer, the more points they get.
That's right.
Would we get 20 in the...
Cheers, Bourbon Baller Lee. If you are just entering the live, you can still get signed in to play trivia. The link is pinned in the top of the chat. The code is also in there too. It is 315833. So if you, 315833. So if you want to get logged in, you're welcome to join in and play.
It may tell you, Bourbon Baller Lee, when you start to get in there that we'll start the game soon. What it's going to do is get you into a fresh question. It won't let you join mid-question. So if you get that message, it's working. Just be patient.
Yep. So we have Bortner in first, Joe and Wilmington Piper in second, and Tammy, Rob, and Charlie in third. Great job.
Well, Charlie threw us a curve. Oh, well, that's probably how he put his name in there. I didn't see Bourbon Balls in the chat.
Well, thank you so much for stopping by and supporting the channel. I appreciate that. However, you're going to miss out on the opportunity to win the grand prize this month and a trophy potentially at the end of the year. No, I'm joking.
You're not joking.
Hang out and have fun.
That's up for grabs. You might get some fantasy football league owners in here seeing that and think, hey,
oh, they need trophies for fantasy
I need
football.
one of those for my league.
Yeah. Okay, Mike is still in first. Fallon jumping into second with Joe, Wilmington Piper, Charlie all in third. Great job, guys. So I'm just now getting to read the chats. Troy put in there, I've never ordered whiskey at a bar in my life. I love this category. I should learn a lot. I'm thinking he's probably pulling my leg.
You never know. But we haven't ordered a lot of it at a bar.
No, I guess not really. Just really mixed drinks, I guess, most of the time. So Alan, first place. Joe and Charlie in second. Mike and Wilmington Piper in third. Great job.
This round is a welcome change, I'm sure, compared to the rounds of questions you usually write.
Everybody's waiting. Got one person left to answer. Okay, we have Mike and Wilmington Piper both jumping into first place. Joe in second with Rob and Charlie in third. All right, let's start the next one.
Such a great round.
After this one, we have 4 more questions to go. So if you are just entering in, you still have time to answer some questions. The link is pinned up in the chat, and the code is 315833. Or you can always wait till the next round here in a little bit. So we have Joe up in first place with Mike and Charlie in second and Rob in third. Great job. Cheers, Whiskey Sippers.
Thanks for joining us, Whiskey Sippers.
We are now on question 7. So if you are wanting to join, you still have time to answer a few questions. The link is posted up there. Also, we will be starting the next round here soon if you want to jump on that one.
Rob's happy about something.
He must have got it right.
Must have got one right. I hope he got more than one right. Father Fortenberry always says these questions are way out of his league, but if he is still in here, I'm feeling like he should be nailing some of these.
Mary, thank you for letting me know. I'll make sure that I see him in there as Old Rick M. All right, so we still have Joe in first with Mike and Wilmington Piper and Charlie all in second, and Rob in third. Great job. Hey, Bourbon Nerd, we still have a couple questions to go if you want to enter. If not, we'll be starting another round here in a second.
Yeah, Marty, if you want to join,
minutes.
the link is at the top of the chat there, and the code is... I can put the code right back in here. It's because it's up off the screen on mine.
It is 315833.
I think there's only a couple questions left, Marty, so we'll be starting the next one.
Okay, so Joe is still in first with Wilmington Piper and Charlie in second and Mike in third. Okay, second to last question, guys. So I know we have Charles here with us that's in Florida, but is anyone else in the chat? Are they down in the hurricane area? If so, thinking of you guys and wishing everything goes west. So everybody that watched last night, you guys know that I was a little bit anxious and nervous about my son. He did make it to Tennessee today, so he did get out of Florida, so quite happy about that.
Because mother was far more concerned than son was about getting out. At least it appeared that way.
So first place at the moment is Mike. Second is Old Rick M. And third is Charles. Good job. Wow, that really mixed up there. So one last question, guys.
Rick was down in fifth a couple questions ago.
If Rick's going to kick himself because all these questions came out of the magazine he sent me.
Did they?
They did. So if he doesn't win, he'll be like, man, I got to really read that magazine.
You were writing these on our way home Saturday, or yes, Sunday.
Sunday, yeah. Uh-oh, Rob missed one.
Rob.
I missed two. I answer too fast. I do that sometimes too because I think I got it, then there's another better answer.
Well, and you're under that pressure because you know the quicker the answer comes in, the more points you get. So.
All right, let's see who the winner is. It
Mike
is
Bortner.
Mike Bortner. Great job. And then we had Old Rick M coming in second with Bourbon Kitty in third. Then Joe in fourth and Wilmington Piper in fifth. Everybody's looking like a lot of people got a lot of points tonight.
Yeah.
So, Mike, I will get.
I would guess with the points they had sitting from last week, everybody probably got an entry out of it.
Yep. So, Mike, I will get that book shipped out to you. I'll send you a communication. If your address or anything has changed since the last time I've sent you something, please send me an email. But if not, I'll get that shipped out. So congratulations, Mike. I'm going to switch over while I'm getting the next game ready. Give me 1 second, guys, because I need to export the results so I can get your points and everything.
So to the newcomers, since we started, what's everybody sipping on tonight? We had a pretty broad range. Hey, Terry, thanks for joining us, sir. We're getting ready to start the second round of trivia. Shona has added a grand prize trophy that will be awarded at the end of the year to the person that has obtained the most points throughout the year. That'll be in addition to whatever the grand prize bottle is in the month of December. I guess you didn't mention that, but
Right.
Yeah,
Yes.
this is an addition.
That's an addition. That's overall champion of the trivia. Just give me 1 second, guys. I'll get the.
Lake Erie Distillery, maple finish. Lake Erie Distillery. Where exactly is that up there? We're obviously pretty familiar with the area, but
Right, but it could be.
yeah,
New
I
York
just
or
haven't heard of that.
Pennsylvania or.
Well, I know they were up there last week.
Oh yeah, yeah. That you told me they were at Western
They
Reserve,
were at
didn't
Western
you?
Reserve.
And
Yeah.
that's a beautiful place. I
Yeah.
loved going there.
Yep.
The staff were also super friendly.
Troy's having some benchmark bonded. Sounds good.
Yep. All right, guys, I am going to share. I'm going to go ahead and put the code in there before I switch over, just so I don't lose anything.
William Hall, that Green River. I haven't had any of the Green River I haven't liked, and I mean I think it's a pretty solid pour, really.
Okay, and then I'm going to share the screen, guys, so everybody can start getting entered for the next round. The next round is Heaven Hill Distillery Whiskey Trivia. The code is 736702, and I have pinned that link in the comments. So just https://play.triviamaker.com.
Charles switched to Eagle Rare. Nothing wrong with that.
Nope, nothing at all. Bryan has to start hunting sometime this weekend or next week to find the next November's special bottle giveaway.
I have to in November. We have to actually start looking to get the bottle. So
well, in October you do, because I need it to post it
for November.
Yeah.
For November, yeah. So thanks to Gandhi, September and October were easy. So November, I've got to get on the hunt here in the next few days and start trying to find the bottle. But no worries, we'll find one. It'll be something good.
Yeah. And hopefully it'll make you guys all want to come back and play in November.
Troy thinks you're pretty slick with your graphics.
Hey.
It's all Shona, Troy. It's all Shona. I'm just a pretty face of the show.
He is. Yep.
And I like to drink.
Yeah. Yep. He's my arm candy, guys.
Yeah, that's what I'm here for.
Yep. Pretty much. William Hall, I really like the Green River stuff, but for some reason I am a rye guy, but all weeders are hitting me right.
Yeah,
lately.
the weeders, we're kind of on a weeder kick too, William. But you mentioned the rye, and I've got to tell you, on the Green River,
he's drank almost the whole bottle.
So we had Green River. We did it on the show, right? We had it on the show.
Yep.
So this is where most of our Green Rivers are, as far as level.
Not the weeded's down.
This is the rye, which has been I've been on several lives with Life from the Patio, and that seems to be just my go-to pour when I'm sitting here with those guys. But and I always think I'll just have a pour, listen to them for a little bit, and then I end up on the live with them, and then it's pour after pour after pour.
And the good news is then I get the bed to myself, and it's great.
And then she's got the bed to herself, and
because he goes over on the sofa here by the bar and falls asleep.
Yeah, Charles, I am not nearly as sad as I was the other night. So much better tonight. So I was getting ready to drink something the other night that was not so pleasant. I hadn't started drinking it yet, but I couldn't drink anything else. So yeah, this is way better.
All right, we have 22 people signed up to play. We have 29 viewers at the moment, it looks like. So I'm just going to give you one more minute to get signed in. If you're having any trouble, and or if you're new and you don't know what to do, please put in a comment and we'll help you get signed in. If not, we will get started here quickly.
Okay, I had missed it, but Whiskey Sipper said Lake Erie Distilleries in Willoughby. Is it worth the visit? Is it someplace we should put on our radar? Because, like I said, we hadn't been there. William Hall, definitely. That is danger level. It's getting down there. Father Fortberry, how'd you do in that last round of trivia? Did you get any of those?
All right, guys, I'm going to go ahead and get the trivia started.
William Hall. Mrs. Lori J, it's, I know there's several different ones out there, but so the one I had was a bottle at 4 o'clock and then a bottle at 10 o'clock. And the bottle at 4 o'clock went down like that. But the bottle at 10 o'clock, it was a struggle.
Stephen, I'm glad that you are not at work tonight and that you're able to have a pour while you're watching us tonight. Russell's Private Barrel. We do not have a Russell's Private Barrel, so I'm kind of
We do not have a private barrel. No, we do not.
I don't think we do.
No, we've got single barrel, but we don't have a private barrel.
Okay. So we have Charlie in first, Tamara and Charles and Mitch and Alan and Tammy and John all in second.
Wow.
Gosh.
6-way tie for second.
And then Troy in third. Great job, guys. Maybe this one is the one I have to worry about spinning the wheel for the
Yeah,
winner.
maybe. That was crazy. That first round, though, for a good ways through it, first place only had a 1-point lead. Didn't matter who was in first. It seemed like they only had a 1-point lead.
Okay, Charles jumped into first with Alan in second. And then we have Mitch, Tammy, and John all in third. Great job.
Seems to be going quicker than the first
I know.
round did.
Everybody's answering. When everybody answers, it doesn't go the whole.
It doesn't use all the time.
Yep.
Gotcha.
Trying to decide which pour I want next.
I would stay away from that Jack single barrel proof rye if I were you.
Yeah, I'll just go to the double.
It's not touche.
Oh, Matt jumped all the way up in first. Charles in second with Alan in third. Great job.
William Hall, my trivia knowledge, I'm like you, I like a lot of this stuff, but my trivia knowledge, yeah, not so good. Little.
No, but it's fun to try. I mean, all right, I'm going to turn that in 1 second, guys. Sorry, you guys answered it quicker than I could pour another sip. Okay, not much movement there. We still have Matt in first, Charles in second, and Alan in third. Great job. Stephen, oh, I didn't study and it shows.
Glad I remember Dave saying that.
Stephen was here last night, so he knew the topics. That's one thing. If we do go live on Tuesday nights, I don't know if we'll go live every Tuesday night, but if we do, I'll try to give everybody the topics because I generally have all the questions written on the weekend.
Yeah, last night we had a blind that Charles had sent to us, so it worked out where he could join us on Tuesday night, and we wanted to do the blind with him on, so that's why we went live last night.
Mm-hmm. You know, I still this is funny because I have to do a lot of CE and stuff like that, and I still, anytime I take a test, I still get sweaty palms and all nervous. I could be the most prepared for a test and I still get super nervous every time. Ooh, those top three, they're not moving. So we have still Matt in first, Charles in second, and Alan in third.
Mitch is coming in right behind Alan, though. He's only 2 points behind. Well, yeah. There's a two-way tie, Tammy and Mitch.
Yeah.
2 points behind
Here we
Alan.
go.
Alan, don't sit comfortable. Third place is not wrapped up.
Tammy, quit giving them the answers. That way you can take the lead.
She'll be throwing stuff across the room now.
Oh, we had movement. We have Alan in first and Tammy in second and Mitch in third. Great job.
Look at that, 1 point between each place. You guys are taking this serious.
I love it. William Hall. The only thing I learned is study, drink, take the test drunk. I get it. Oh, shoot, I do get it. I honestly wish I didn't get, it's not even really the drug testing, but the alcohol testing at work, because when I had to talk in front of people in a big crowd or something, I really wish that I could have a drink or two before I got up there and did it.
It'd be nice if you could have the drink while you were talking.
Yeah, that would be even better.
Big difference between the first round and the second round.
I'm so sorry. I have a couple more topics that people have given me. One is Halloween, and the other, I'll have to dig through. I remember the Halloween one. But
excuse me, guys, if that was...
So we had Bardstown last weekend. Halloween trivia I still need to do. Whiskey cocktail trivia, which I kind of did how to order whiskey with that one. The Heaven Hill is this one. Wild turkey. So I'm going to plan on writing some questions about wild turkey. However, if there's other topics you guys would like for your whiskey trivia questions, just let me know, because I'm happy to.
Don't try to put it in the chat right now. We'll get those ideas off you after the.
So we still have Alan in first, Tammy in second, and Mitch in third. This is our 8th question, so we have 2 questions left after this one. All right, Mitch and Alan are tied for first at the moment, with Tammy in second and Troy in third. Great job. William Hall, okay, that's it. I'm driving to Heaven Hill for a tour and to burn up on my trivia. Wait, we've not been to Heaven Hill either. However, after writing these questions and looking at their website and stuff, I really would like to do a tour as well. Steven, I'll just stay in last.
Somebody's got to own it, Steven. Anyway, if you're not first, you're last, so you might as well be back there.
As long as you're having fun, that's all that matters.
That's right.
And we are glad that you're here. So
I
hope that you're having fun.
And if you learn one thing.
You guys are answering these super quick. Alan's taken back first place all by himself with Mitch in second and Tammy in third. Great job. This is our last question, guys. So here we go. William Hall, we could probably actually be at Heaven Hill, and I'd say about maybe 3.5 hours.
Yeah, not too much more than that, I don't think. I'll tell you exactly here in a second.
Super quick on that one. Okay, ready to show the winner.
4.5 hours for us, but that's okay. We got a two-way
All
tie.
right, so we have Mitch and Alan in first place. So
time to break out the wheel.
It is. It's time to break out the wheel. Give me. I need 1 second, guys. If you will, I'm going to go back over to the live screen. And then
you guys have created our first tie.
You have.
Since we've started.
Great job. And Tammy was only 2 points behind. She is probably smacking Alan at the moment.
They have studied Wilmington.
All right. I just need to export these results so I don't lose them. It'll just be 1 second, guys. I'm sorry to keep you waiting on that. And
so yeah, we'd definitely be open, I think, to meeting up at Heaven Hill.
Getting that ready. So we have Alan and Mitch. All right, going to share the screen again, guys, not the screen.
Wilmington Piper, I'm glad you're enjoying this. I hope everybody enjoys the trivia night. We enjoy doing it. We enjoy getting all you guys together.
We do. Okay, I'm going to spin the wheel, guys.
Uh-oh.
Oh, Mitch is the winner.
Mitch on his first week.
Congratulations, Mitch.
Congratulations.
All right, Mitch, I do not have your shipping address. So if you could, email us at cask529info@gmail.com because tonight's prize will ship to you from Amazon. I'm ordering it directly from Amazon to ship to you. So if you would please just go ahead. I think Brian is typing in that email address. It's also in the description. So if you could, please put that in there for us. And so as soon as we log off tonight, I will get the points accumulated. I will add them to week 1's points, and I will post out there for everybody so they can see. It'll be on the Patreon page, and it'll also be in the community tab on YouTube. Remember, if you are a paid patron, you do get a entry every week that you participate in the trivia. So if you want extra chances to earn, go check out our
Let's just say
Patreon
somebody
page.
got on there and joined tonight. Would you give them credit for tonight?
Yeah, I would, because I don't know
Yeah,
who's
I'm
on there yet. So
asking.
yeah,
Just,
yeah, I would.
okay.
Yep. So I mean, you'd have to do it before I got the
Total.
total.
Yeah.
Yeah. But you have at least 30 minutes because it does take me a little bit of time to accumulate everything.
So with that being said, does anybody have any ideas for categories? We've done this before where we've asked for ideas, and Shauna has covered maybe some of them, and I know she covered some more of them here just a little bit ago.
Okay. I have to ask because I just want to make sure. Mitch just said it is his mom
It's
and
Tammy and
dad's
Alan's son.
son. Okay.
Okay, and I
Thank
saw
you.
where Alan had said send it to his house. So
Perfect. I'm
that's
sorry.
what we'll
Thank
do.
you. I will do
I
that.
thought I didn't even put it together. I thought Alan was being a little turkey.
All right.
I didn't even put Adams together.
The whole family was feuding then.
Yeah.
Because they were like,
Yeah.
Tammy was just right behind them.
They were having a little brawl there.
Yeah, so whoever could answer it faster.
Okay, Whiskey Sipper said famous distillers. That's a good one.
Famous distillers, okay?
Charles said tater trivia. Let's see, Rob F said Buffalo Trace.
I think, I'm going to have to check, Rob, because I think I may have done Buffalo Trace in October.
I'm thinking we did Buffalo Trace, but I can't say for sure.
May have been a previous one, but I'll check, because...
William Hall said, accumulating points for me will be easy and with no math involved. That's kind of how mine would be too, William.
How about what's on Gandy's bar? Well, Gandy, I need to come down and see your bar so I can write some trivia questions then. Because I am sure there's some good things down there on that bar.
Party at Gandy's bar.
I do have Wild Turkey on the list, Alan, but I will also put Jim Beam on there as well. What else we got?
Yes, Rick. Everybody did a great job hitting that like button tonight. Thank you, everybody.
Yes, thanks everybody for doing that.
Jim Beam was the last new one I saw.
Okay, perfect.
Science trivia.
Oh.
You could probably do some
whiskey science.
Yeah. And Gandy said, I'll send them to you.
Gandy's going to send me the questions with the answers and then play.
I'll tell you guys, the trivia
funny.
night it's not growing a lot every week, but it is growing every week. So I do think everybody's enjoying it.
Yes. Cheers, Glenn. I'm sorry, Jen. Sorry, my bifocals. First it looked like Glenn and then I raised up. So Jen, cheers. Thank you for joining us. We are getting ready to wrap up. Popular whiskeys by state. That's a good one.
Yeah, that is a good one. I'm pretty sure we'll all learn a little something on that one.
Perfect.
I'll learn something on any of them.
All right.
So, who is familiar with Ohio, and what's your favorite Ohio distillery?
Ooh! I got mine.
Yeah, I think ours is probably the same.
Okay, my favorite Ohio distillery is High Bank in Columbus, Ohio.
That would be mine as well.
But Red Eagle up in Geneva comes in as a close second, only because their bourbon is really good. However, they have some really fun cocktails, and it's just kind of like home to us.
It's a really small distillery.
Mm-hmm.
But yeah, it is. We've been going there since they opened. Where Whiskey Sippers was last weekend up at Western Reserve, that's a great distillery with some great product. Where we learned by way of bourbon balls, A.M. Scott.
Yeah, and Rob just said A.M. Scott too.
Yeah, another great Ohio distillery.
Bourbon Nerds said Middle West, which is also a good one.
Absolutely, yeah, that's a great one.
Yeah, perfect. I've not had anything from Ohio. Oh, Stephen.
So let me ask you guys another question, because I know there's a lot of people in the chat that aren't from Ohio. So if let's say we had a prize of a Ohio distillery for the trivia night, would everybody be good? Would everybody enjoy that, or would you rather we stick with a tater bottle? We'll say a tater bottle.
You know, that is a great question. I don't know if everybody is caught. I love double oaks, and we did one a few months ago. Then we just did Bryan did a recent one on me, a double oak challenge. The first winner of the first set was the High Bank double oak. Again, the winner of the second round, and it went up against Peerless double oak, was High Bank again. So would anybody be interested if next month's prize was the High Bank Whiskey War Double Oak?
So I'm getting a lot of Ohio people saying they'd like to see Ohio bottles. Matt B, I have not had a lot of Wisconsin. I don't know if I had had any Wisconsin bourbon prior to tonight, but you're right. Tonight's What's in the Glen Wednesday episode.
Yeah, it was a great.
That was a phenomenal pour. It really was.
Yep.
Let's see. Stephen Scone actually said that would be awesome. No taters. Life from the Patio would prefer craft stuff.
Perfect. All right. So I think we know what next month's prize
Rick
is going
Moreland,
to be.
I can tell you that they do have a honey cask. I can't tell you if it's a high proof, and I can't tell you if it's always available, but I know they have a honey cask.
I don't think it's always available because when we were there, they did not have any.
I didn't think it wasn't part of our tasting,
I think it's
was it?
maybe like a 1 or 2 times a year release. Just like kind of like their cigar blend. It only gets released, and once it's gone, you have to wait a little while.
So Mr. Richie J actually just poured the Middle West that they want on our live stream.
Oh, cool.
Gandy Road said he likes the local stuff that he can't get anywhere. And that's kind of my thinking, Gandy, is there's some great stuff here in Ohio that I know you can't get outside of Ohio. So the Ohio people maybe would be a little disappointed in it. I don't know, but not from what I've seen in the chat.
Yep.
I just thought everybody outside of Ohio might be interested.
Yeah. Gandy, also the double is awesome. I really enjoy it. Bryan likes the double better than the double, but I completely agree.
The double to me, Gandy, on High Bank is just, man, it's just too much oak for me. But the double oak, that stuff I could pour. It's, oh, I love it.
Yeah, AM Scott's cigar batch is very good, Rick. It definitely scored the highest that day that we did that live with Bourbon and Ball. So yeah, definitely the best. Matt B, whatever you guys are willing to share is going to be greatly appreciated. Okay. Awesome.
Guys,
perfect. Thank you.
I think we'll keep the window open for other stuff too, but I think we're going to look at some Ohio stuff because there really is some stuff out there that we would love to get the word out on.
Yep.
Because it is good stuff, but at least we think so.
Yeah, absolutely. Okay, Detling. I do not. I'm trying to make sure
I've heard maybe Life from the Patio talk about Detling.
I don't know a lot about it either, though.
But I don't know much about it.
No. Yep. All right, guys, we are going to wrap it up. I'm going to accumulate the scores. I will get them out there on the Patreon page, and I'll also post them on the community tab. Give me at least a half hour or so, and they'll be out there so everybody can see where they're at for the month so far.
Thank you guys for all the input.
Yes.
Thank you for all the support. Thanks for tuning in every week. And I mean, it's evident you guys are enjoying this. So
yeah.
I think that's all we have. So until next time, thanks for tuning in and be safe, everybody.
Thanks, everyone.